Hey y'all, I thought I would get on here and talk about moderation. Well, yes, you can eat pretty much everything you want. Well, not pretty much, you can eat anything you want. Okay, it's your life and you need to be happy, period. But when you're wanting to lose weight, if you continue to eat the way you've been eating, well, you're not going to lose weight. So, yes, cut it in half. You can still eat all those horrible foods. Those horrible foods we've been told that's just horrible. That next year, 2 years from now, some of them might be like, oh, that's not so horrible anymore. But we can't eat them all the time, y'all. You know, the dark chocolate, though I am not a huge fan, it is better for you. It has better antioxidants in it for you. And where alcohol in huge consumptions is not good for you. In moderation, it's great. Alcohol is actually good for your body. I mean, look at 2 Timothy, if you really want. It's in the Bible. All in moderation, honey. But, like anything in life, it's all about moderation. If we are constantly consuming high calories, high fat, our test results at the physical are going to read that. So if you are able to cut back on what you eat and exercise more, you're going to feel better. So where you crave those cheeseburgers or you crave that pizza, all right, well, eat the cheeseburger. Eat half of it. But ever try a black bean burger, veggie burger? Try those. And that way your mind, you're still getting the burger. It's just in a different form. So you're actually getting more nutrients, different kind of nutrients from it. You know, where you love that macaroni and cheese. Oh, it is good, right? Well, try it with the cauliflower bites. Granted, technically to me that's just cheese covered cauliflower. But, you know, it can have the texture like pasta. It can trick the brain. And, you know, if you just need that pasta, well, eat it. But be mindful of how much you're eating. You know, instead of getting a double helping, just get one helping. You know, instead of eating 2 pieces of bread, garlic bread, eat half of one, because you're already getting carbs with the pasta. Now you see, I didn't say take out the bread, because you know, some of us love that pasta with that bread, right? Got to soup up the sauce afterwards. And if you're one of those like me who prefers the Alfredo rather than the red sauce or tomato sauce, then, you know, use the Alfredo sauce on things that are not as bad for you. You know, they've got, at the Aldi, they've got those soybean noodles and they've got the cauliflower noodles. I mean, they've come out with so much, y'all. And there was one I finally tried it, spaghetti squash. It's not that hard to do. Follow the instructions. And I guess I'll do that for you guys one time. You know, I think I'm going to start doing that. Is not just for, you know, selling Pamper Chef, you know, just to let you guys know. I know a lot of people, it's easy to say, hey, just do this. But they, you know, it's not that easy for some people. We all have our different qualities that can help one another. You know, if you're better with this than this person, help them out. Why not help each other out? Anyway, and I used the red sauce with it and cut up the chicken sausage. It's really good. You guys already do. You know, chicken sausage with feta and spinach in it. It's really good. And I put, you know, zucchini and squash and onions and mushrooms in the sauce. And I actually think I made it from scratch, which was simply, cutting up the tomatoes and letting them cook down. Adding a little olive oil and your spices and making it to where it didn't have that extra sugar, because tomato has sugar in it in itself. Natural sugar, which natural sugars are always better for us. But, spaghetti squash, that's something you could use Alfredo sauce in. So, the thing you want to think about is, if you're eating a higher fat meat or a higher fat sauce, use the lower carb pasta or bread or something like that with it, because they have those too. And there's nothing wrong with doing this, and it's not fake. It's just made from something different. And if you add the right seasoning and the right sauces, it tastes pretty good. And a lot of it is about tricking the brain. There's a tapioca pudding you can make that is made out of chia seeds. I mean, that's really healthy for you. You can actually substitute eggs by letting flax seeds, the one that I already ground up, because our body cannot really process a flax seed if it's whole. It will pass right through. So really, you're not getting much benefit from it. So, yeah, ground flax seed and some water, and you let it sit. You can substitute that for an egg. What? So, it's just things like that you have to be mindful of. If you are having memory problems, well, you need to drink more water. You need to eat more foods that are shaped like a brain. Your broccoli, your cauliflower, your walnuts. And I think that I'm going to start going over things like that with you guys, just because it's things that I've learned out, I figured out, I researched, and I guess I just take for granted of, everybody knows this, but I guess not, And there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't know it until I looked it up. And we can also learn things from other people, So I'm sure that I'll have other people on with me to tell their stories if they so are inclined to do so. I'll have other people who will be in the kitchen with me, and we're going to cook up some of their healthier meals, because we all can learn something from each and every one of us. I think that's what actually makes us stronger, because the weakest link is basically because it's taken too much pressure for so long that it loses its strength. But it's because it's trying to do it all by itself, y'all. We've got to stop thinking that we have to be this big bad person who can handle everything on our own. We're independent. Okay, yeah, you're independent. But look at you. You're stressed out. Your nerves are bad. Your back aches. Your muscles are tight as crap. You're bending over backwards for everybody because, Lord forbid, you say no and show somebody your weakness. Well, things happen. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that the research that I have gone through, I'm going to start typing up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the link under the videos when I go over them. And that way, it'll also be in written form for you guys. Because where some of the things I say are similar to certain diets, it's because, like I said before, I've taken things from different diets I have tried, which I have tried just about all of them, just to be honest with you. And the thing that worked the best for me was to take something from each one of them and mix it together. And seeing that, America is a melting pot and we are all mixed together, okay, Maybe that diet's actually work better for America. Bye, y'all.